Hello, my name is Michelle, and I have a story to tell. If you've been asking yourself, why can't I get pregnant, for months or even years, you definitely want to stick around and watch this video through to the end. If both you and your partner have been trying to conceive for years and have exhausted every available fertility treatments without success, then you owe it to yourself to give this video a couple of minutes of your time. Trust me, this may very well be the life-changing revelation you've been searching for all this time. You see, I was once like you. I had asked myself that question over and over again for God knows how many years. Doctors and fertility experts told me that my chances of getting pregnant were slim due to the so-called unexplained infertility. However, long story short, my years of research proved them wrong. Finally, my years of research resulted in a natural and safe way to reverse my infertility. What's more, the financial costs of my natural proven methods were absolutely minimal compared to the risky and invasive medical procedure like in vitro fertilization, IVF, and even compared to the cost of a single visit to your doctor's office. Anyway, after following my newly discovered program for just a little over 2 months, my dreams of motherhood were finally realized. Mere words can't explain the joy and bliss I felt that day, the day I found out that I was pregnant. Before we go any further, let me tell you what my method is not. This is not like any other plan you've ever read on getting pregnant. Why? Simply put, this is not one secret, not one special herb, not a magic solution. This plan is detailed, it's comprehensive, and it requires commitment. This is a plan for anyone who is willing to do pretty much anything to get pregnant, like I did. Does that sound like you? Instead, my natural and holistic approach to pregnancy will enable you to maximize your chances of getting pregnant, empower you to take control of your own fertility, guide you through improving your fertility, advise you on what fertility tools work, finding the best time to make a baby, understanding about infertility causes and the treatments, how to avoid repeated miscarriages, deal with miscarriage, causes, treatment, and healing, how to change your lovemaking to increase your chances of conception, learn about what vitamins you must watch out for and never overdose on them before pregnancy, learn mind-body connection, get pregnant with only the most powerful and life-changing fertility diet, prevent, control, and reverse conditions that impair fertility, bring together all the pieces of the fertility puzzle, and ensure you have done everything you can to get pregnant naturally. If you follow my method to the T, I guarantee you'll be able to conceive within the next 2 months. That's how powerful the secrets I've uncovered are. So what's your secret then? Well, we'll get to that in a minute. But now that I've got your attention, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Michelle Adams, and this is my journey to pregnancy. When you marry your high school sweetheart, it just seems so natural, so next step to have children together. When Ray and I were ready to start having children, 3 years into our marriage, we really didn't expect things to be so complicated. I mean, getting pregnant is like the most natural thing ever, right? Just make love and let nature take its course. Nothing could be simpler. Well, unless, of course, you can't. While it's true that for most people pregnancy is something that comes naturally, for 1 out of 6 couples, however, things aren't as simple. Unfortunately, we were in the minority. We were the couple experiencing difficulties in getting pregnant. It's hard accepting the fact that you're categorized in the abnormal side of the statistics. But that was the hand we were dealt with, and it was, in a word, complicated. After about a year of unsuccessful conception attempts, Ray and I decided to pay a well-known reproductive endocrinologist a visit. After completing a series of tests, they found nothing wrong with either of us. The question then became, well, if there's nothing wrong with me and my partner, then why can't I get pregnant? As much as I was relieved to hear that Ray didn't have a low sperm count or low sperm motility, and that I was able to ovulate on my own, being diagnosed with unexplained infertility wasn't exactly the result we wanted to hear. Essentially, there's nothing wrong with both Ray and me medically. Perhaps the current available technology was unable to determine the cause of our unsuccessful attempts at pregnancy. Since there wasn't any reasonable conclusion you can draw on what our next step should be, we're left wondering in the dark. I remember asking myself this "why can't I get pregnant?" question month after month. I thought I was doing everything right. I tried relaxing more, not thinking about it so much, exercised more, saw specialists, and yet I still could not get pregnant. Each month would end in heartbreak. The tears would flood down no matter how hard I tried to stop them, no matter how much I tried to be positive about the new month ahead. I'd spend 2 weeks every month imagining that every little twinge my body made was different to the last month, that they were signs I was pregnant, that this month was my month, only to have the month end in devastation. Finally, I've had enough. I was tired of feeling helpless and emotionally vulnerable. I decided it was high time for me to embark on my personal mission of digging up everything I could about getting pregnant. What I discovered over the course of 12 months of research surprised me, amazed me, but most of all, a lot of what I discovered angered me. I was angry when I found out things I had been doing were working against my goal of getting pregnant. I was angry after discovering that the hundreds of dollars I'd paid a specialist were for half-truths. But I never forgot the day I found out something that absolutely set me over the edge. I discovered something so devastating to me that it angered me to a point that I vowed never to experience again. What I discovered was I had done something that could greatly increase the risk of miscarriage. Not only had I done this, but I had done it during a month that I really thought I was pregnant. My period was late. I had a few symptoms, but then I had a late heavy period. Did I get pregnant? I don't know for certain. If I was pregnant, could this thing I did have caused a miscarriage? Yes, it could have. I realized that if I didn't know about this devastating mistake I'd made, what else didn't I know? From that moment on, I was a changed person. You could say that I've elevated myself from an ordinary woman who just really wanted to have a baby to a foaming at the mouth forensic investigator who would not stop until all the facts on getting pregnant were uncovered. I uncovered some mind-blowing research that, after making sense of it all, I combined with all my experience and knowledge and created a structured plan I could follow. Within 2 months of following my plan, I was pregnant, and that was at the age of 39. Both Ray and I cried tears of happiness at the sight of my positive pregnancy test. I released tears of anguish from all the months gone by, and I cried tears of hope that I would hold my precious baby, who I wanted to love and care for so much. The day our son was born, I cried tears of joy. You can't really put a price tag on that now, can you? Since I know what it's like to suffer from the emotional stress caused by repeated failures in getting pregnant, I decided to share my solution with you and all the people unfortunate enough to have experienced the emotional roller coaster I went through. You no longer have to waste your time, money, and effort trying to figure out what method works and what doesn't. Why should you? I've done it for you. What you only need to do right now is to act and start benefiting from the Getting Pregnant plan, my ebook that details the best solution I have managed to find from doing several years of research, tests, and trials. You can get it risk-free. If the solution I have presented in the ebook does not benefit you at all, you can always get an easy refund of your hard-earned money. In short, I'll take the risks for you, but we'll discuss this a bit later. The process of compiling this book, was by no means a walk in the park. I went through so much trial and error, discovered so much information, and figured out exactly what it would take to get pregnant and have the baby of my dreams. I read hundreds of clinical trial papers. I spent hours on end at the library researching reproduction, and I studied countless articles, medical reports, websites, books, transcripts, research papers, and forum posts. I spent many hours and dollars in consultation with different fertility specialists, and even they didn't tell me half of what I discovered. I found out golden nuggets of information that would increase my chances of getting pregnant dramatically, and more importantly, found out things that wouldn't work, things that I'd actually been doing wrong that were undermining my fertility. I was excited when I managed to put all I'd learned together into a detailed step-by-step plan. In the back of my mind, I knew it would work, but I tried to not get my hopes up too high. Well, my hopes were up, and so they should have been. I was right. My plan worked. Within just 2 short months of following my plan, I was pregnant. I could finally say I was having a baby, and I'd like to help you do the same. So, to reiterate, my getting pregnant plan will allow you to discover one simple yet very powerful fertility remedy. For some couples, this is the key that will finally get them pregnant. The one type of specialist you must consult. This will be one of the most important things you'll ever learn to help you get pregnant. How foods you're eating right now are ruining your chances of having a happy and healthy baby. What vitamins you must watch out for and never overdose on them before pregnancy. The reason why some women's fertility is 2 times greater than other women's, and how to be one of them so you can get pregnant faster. Amazing! Discover how to pinpoint ovulation with 100% accuracy. You'll never miss the golden window of opportunity to get pregnant again. Revealed the hidden truth behind everyday activities and their impact on your fertility. Learn how to stop sabotaging your chances of getting pregnant. How to detect early signs of pregnancy. Learn how to avoid false positive and negative results. It doesn't matter how long you have been trying to get pregnant or what your doctor said you have that's preventing you from getting pregnant. This getting pregnant plan will work for you. That's just a fraction of what you'll find out in the getting pregnant plan. To do all this research, invest countless dollars and time on other programs that deliver very little, could cost you thousands. I should know, that's what it cost me. Particularly laser-guided, accurate information like this, specifically for getting pregnant. This isn't some boilerplate collection of answers. Everything is explained in plain English, which means it's super easy to read and understand, and it's logically laid out. This is why the Getting Pregnant plan is such a bargain at $97, but now only $47. That's right, a fraction of what it's really worth, or what it cost me. Why would I make it so affordable? Simply because my costs to deliver it to you are so low, and I want it to be affordable to everybody who needs it. This is an electronic book, ebook, that can be downloaded to your computer in a flash, which means you can be reading it and discovering how to get pregnant in as little as 5 minutes from now. So I figure I'll be able to offer this fantastic resource of information, which, if you follow the tips contained in its pages, could really give you the results you dream of to more people, and make my investment back over time. No matter what, however, it's a bargain for you. I'll even add some surprise bonuses during this launch period, so you'll want to be quick if you want to save some money. You're my customer, and if you're not happy, it looks bad on me. So if you're not happy with what you discover from the Getting Pregnant plan, I don't expect or want to keep your money. You can try out the plan for a full 60 days, and if you're not happy, just simply whip off an email to me, and I'll happily refund your money in full, no questions asked. In fact, I'd be embarrassed to keep it. But the ebook is yours to keep no matter what, as a thank you gift from me. Imagine how you'd feel if you knew all these things too. Yours free when you order the Getting Pregnant plan. Not bad, right? But that's not all you get, because I'm also throwing in a surprise free bonus, valued at $28 too. But I can't tell you what it is, or it wouldn't be a surprise. I know you'll absolutely love it. But these bonuses are only available for a limited time. So if you want them, get in quick. To guarantee you get these free bonuses worth over $100, order today. Phew, that's some free list of gifts, right? A total of $107 in bonuses. They're each worth every cent, but they're yours free. You can't leave this page empty-handed, can you? I can't guarantee how long this offer will be available. So get started now. Download now. Safe, secure ordering. 60 days money-back guarantee. For a mere $47, you're getting the answers you need, plus more. Now, you can only get this product from me. It's not available in libraries or anywhere else on the net. Just imagine being able to get these answers downloaded to you right away. This is the fast track to getting the answers you need. Do you want help to get pregnant? Do you want to tell everyone about your joy when it happens? Do you want to ensure you have done everything you can to naturally achieve your dream? Now, I know that you're willing to invest a couple of dollars into my method. I also know that, unfortunately, your expensive and risky fertility procedures you've tried in the past haven't really worked for you, and you're still watching this video. So, what are you waiting for? This is the answer you've been seeking all this time, and it's practically free. You have nothing to lose. If you're not satisfied, then I want to give you your money back. I would be unhappy to keep it if you're not happy. But the Getting Pregnant plan and all the special bonuses valued at $107 are still yours to keep. I really can't make it any fairer than that. You can't lose. This is a truly risk-free offer, and you really do have the chance to conceive the baby of your dreams right now, rather than leave here empty-handed and maybe never have access to this again. Don't waste any more time. If you really want to get pregnant, then get started today. Cure your infertility with $47. P.S. Limited time. I wish you the greatest of success and look forward to hearing from when you have a due date. Warmly, Michelle.